Welcome to the Shield Sports Desk. I'm Ben Heckey. The Crusader women's soccer team took to the pitch last Friday against the Horizon League preseason favorite Milwaukee Panthers. Standout Sarah Hagan was able to find the back of the net twice and lead Milwaukee on their way to a 5-0 victory over the Crusaders. The Brown and Gold continue their Wisconsin trip Sunday at Green Bay with a golden opportunity to gain some ground on the league leaders against the Horizon League's worst Green Bay. Kristen Mansky only had to make 2 saves on her way to yet another shutout this year, but unfortunately for the Crusaders, no one could find the back of the net, ending the game in a 0-0 tie. The women's soccer team next plays at Eastgate versus the Raiders of Wright State. Valpo men's soccer continued their Horizon League state as they traveled to Cleveland State Saturday. The Crusaders gave up a late goal in the 86th minute to give the Vikings a 1-0 win. The loss was the men's 4th on the season, making them 6-4-2 overall, but just 1-4 in the Horizon League, with all 4 losses coming in league play and by just 1 goal. The men will step out of the Horizon League action and take on a couple of Big Ten foes this week as they travel to Michigan on Wednesday night and then on Sunday take on the Buckeyes in Columbus. Valpo football looked to collect their first win of the year Saturday as they hosted Marist at Brown Field. Valpo came in full of confidence as the defense was able to force a quick 3-and-out on the first possession, but a roughing the kicker penalty gave the ball back to Marist, who then drove down the field and took a lead, which they did not relinquish. Valpo got on the board in the second quarter with this Nate Gergen pass, which connects with sophomore Antonio Lovelace. The Crusaders would go into the half trailing by 17, and the second half would not get any easier. Nate Gergen tries to bring the Crusaders back, but his pass is intercepted and returned to the Crusader 20 before a 20-yard scamper by Calvin McCoy for Marist. At the end of the day, Valpo just couldn't get anything going. Senior Sean McCarty led the offense with 6 catches for 75 yards, while Bobby Wysocki rushed for 49 yards on 14 attempts. The Crusaders take on Jacksonville this Saturday at Brown Field. This is the second-to-last home football game this year. Valpo Volleyball looked to continue their winning ways. They kicked off their week of 3 conference home games last Tuesday with a 3-0 sweep of Loyola. Saturday, they welcomed in Cleveland State, who is a perennial power in the Horizon League. The Crusaders came out swinging early with a nice kill here by Amy Grosbeck to give Valpo a 22-20 lead in set 1. They would go on to win set 1 25-21. Cleveland State would begin to fight back and pull away in the middle of set 2 with a kill here by Jackie Dabble, giving the Vikings an 18-13 lead. Valpo would fight back but fall in set 2 with Lindsey Griffith getting this kill and the win for Cleveland State 26-24 in set 2. Set 3 was another close one, but the Vikings, thanks to Kara Cook, would win 25-22. Valpo, trailing 2-1, came out firing quickly, taking a 7-2 lead on an attack error by Cook. Cleveland State would go on a 10-0 run, however, and set up this kill by Cook from Jordan Goad to finish off the set and the match, giving Cleveland State the 3-1 victory. Tara Diebler paced the Brown and Gold with 14 kills, while Jenny Picorni had 47 assists. The loss brought Valpo's league record to 4-3, with a chance to rebound Sunday versus Youngstown State. The Crusaders would not miss the opportunity. Mary Dent, seen here with one of her 15 kills on the night, led the way for the Crusaders in their 3-set victory. Taylor Root recorded 24 digs on the night, and Jenny Picorni continued her excellent campaign, recording another 43 assists on her way to the conference-best 767 assists on the year. Valpo next plays Friday as they travel to in-state rival Butler, who already beat the Brown and Gold once this season. That's all for this week's sports. From the Shield Sports Desk, I'm Ben Heckey.
Thanks, Ben. Students have welcomed this warm weather with open arms.
That's right, but is that weather here to stay? We send it over to Shield meteorologist Jack Gerfen for a look at this week's weather.
Thanks, Lauren. Well, I hope everybody has a chance to look at the wonderful fall foliage that we have taking hold of campus. The reds, oranges, and yellows look absolutely wonderful outside, but you got to look at it soon because it doesn't last for too much longer before the leaves start to turn brown and start to fall to the ground. So look at them while you can. In fact, tonight will be one of those nights where we will lose a couple of them off the trees, and we'll find them on the ground tomorrow morning. The rain that we've been experiencing today will continue into tonight. We'll dip down to a low temperature of 43 degrees with a northwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. That's going to keep tonight feeling kind of raw outside, so bundle up if you're going outside for any reason. 46 degrees is what we'll start at 8 a.m. Partly sunny skies, and in fact, if we look at it, partly sunny skies will take hold all throughout the entirety of the day tomorrow. 63 degrees will be our temperature for tomorrow, and in fact, that is the average high temperature for Valpo for this time of year. And we can see they got this nice northwest wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour, keeping us in check, making sure that we don't get too hot, so it'll feel quite comfortable outside for tomorrow. So if we look at our regional view, we can see we got high pressure moving into New England area, but look at this, we got this nice low pressure system with associated cold front draping through. That cold front is going to drape through early Thursday for us, bringing us down to average temperatures for this time of year, so we can wave bye-bye to those 80-degree temps that we've had the past couple days. And then we can see we got this nice dome of high pressure building in the Midwest, and that's going to hold on for a while, in fact, throughout the weekend and into the start of next week. So we'll go into review in just 1 second. First of all, I'm going to say that showers will end Wednesday night. We'll have a sunny weekend and a sunny start to the work week. And we'll take a look at that right now. Like I said, Wednesday, 66 degrees will be our high. The rainy will continue, and in fact, rain will continue into Wednesday night. However, after that, it's going to be all dry for the rest of the week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, our weekend looks absolutely great with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. And then by the start of the work week next week, Monday and Tuesday in the 70s, we're partly sunny conditions, so it's going to feel great outside. We're well above average for this time of year, but we'll take it until we can't have it anymore. I'm meteorologist Jack Griffin. I'll throw you back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jack. In more Valpo news, students have been asked to leave buildings on campus for walking around barefoot. Show correspondent Mandy Rothgen has more.
Many people assume that going barefoot around public places is outlawed or illegal. Yet while going barefoot is not illegal in the U.S., the practice is often frowned upon and considered disgusting or inappropriate. Other people don't go barefoot for reasons such as getting their feet dirty, catching diseases, or stepping on sharp objects. But many barefooters, as they call themselves, argue that a few of the aforementioned problems are also caused by shoes, and that by going barefoot they can prevent problems such as bunions, hammer toes, and other foot deformities. Mitchell Thayer and Ryan Berez, two students at Valparaiso University, have been asked to leave the Hara Union and the Christopher Center due to their choice to walk around barefoot.
I think it's just some people, like, it's out of the norm, and so some people assume that it's wrong or that there's a law, and there's not. Mitchell especially has done some homework in that regard. But in the past few weeks, I've been kicked out of the union and the library multiple times before we finally got it straightened out that there's no regulation.
Union staff refused to comment on the issue, stating only that the union followed campus policy on the subject. Currently, there are no rules on the Valparaiso campus that prevent students from being able to enter buildings without shoes. For The Shield, I'm Mandy Rothgen.
Thanks, Mandy. Valparaiso University students were given the opportunity to ask questions with Governor Mitch Daniels. The governor came to Valpo to gain college student support for his upcoming re-election for governor. Students were able to voice their opinions about what the government of Indiana should focus on. Students were impressed with the governor's decision to visit Valpo.
It's not every day the governor is going to come to your school and talk about some really important issues, and I wanted to take full advantage of hearing what he had to say.
The event was held at the School of Law, where Daniels also spoke during the 2005 law school commencement ceremonies.
The Pringles Extreme Campus Tour is headed to Valpo in less than a week. That's right, the tour, which is making 15 stops around the country, is scheduled to be on campus October 19th. All students are encouraged to attend the event. The tour features K-Flay, a musical artist out of Illinois. The Pringles Extreme Campus Tour starts at 8 p.m. on the Hara Union lawn. In addition to the show, there'll be a variety of samples from Pringles Extreme.
Sounds like a great opportunity for university students.
Yeah, and it's even free.
Wow. Yeah. That's all in this edition of The Shield. I'm Justin Thompson-Gee.
And I'm Lauren Whitney Gottbreath. Have a great night, Valpo.